As the global population expands beyond 8 billion people, it's important that we not only control consumption, but that we also protect resources. For example, in some countries, as much as 40% of the food produced goes to waste. Packaging can play a critical role protecting that food so that it is consumed and those resources don't go to waste.
When you consume a beverage product and put a can into a recycling bin, it's actually turned into a new can within 60 days. The average can is made up of up to 80% recycled aluminum itself, and aluminum never loses its integrity along the process, so it's infinitely recyclable. And truly what we need from consumers is people just to recycle more.
Consumers have to be aware of the importance of the resource they're holding in their hand with packaging. If they simply recycle it, it will be a resource that people can use for years and years to come.
Crown was founded in 1892, back in the day when bottles were the main way to drink a beverage. Crown realized the need for someone to produce the crowns. It kind of evolved from that to where we are now, where we are a beverage, food, closure, and aerosol metal packaging company. So it's had a tremendous growth. But all along, there's always been an underlying sustainable thought process. And it's probably one of our core values to move forward to be successful. If we don't have a sustainable package, we probably won't exist.
I think we have to go back about 15 years or so ago when the sustainability push really started. And it actually started with the retailers. Retailers were giving us scorecards to these brands who then gave a scorecard to ourselves and different can suppliers. I think Crown approached it very differently. We took a proactive leadership approach. We really tried to set the standard, make it innately in our culture in all different departments, and it aligned really well with our customers. Any new product, any new service we develop, we make sure we're not adding material to either our product or our process. We've had a lot of great value that way, and most of our sustainability efforts or most of our innovation is actually in our operations themselves.
Starts with a steel manufacturer, supplies our plants with the steel. We form a can. The can goes to the customer fills it, and then it ends up in the consumer, and the consumer can send it to the curb to be recycled and works its way back into the process. There's no waste in the stream of products coming through. It's sustainable. So now you've got the tradition of a safe, healthy product. Now you have a sustainable substrate.
In North America alone, we consume 120 billion beverage cans every single year. The can itself plays a very integral part of our society. There's a reason why over 80% of new products launched in the market today go into a can first, and why there's a 2% year-over-year shift from glass and plastic into aluminum cans. Cans get colder faster, they stay colder longer, they're tamper evident, they cube out better on a truck, and throughout the entire supply chain, they limit breakage. So for a consumer, you're able to take a can and do whatever activity you want on the beach, camping, fishing, whatever it might be, and enjoy those experiences with your families. From a marketing perspective, the can is truly a walking billboard for your brand. You have 360 degrees of branding at all times. It doesn't peel off like a label does with a bottle or a glass. And really, if you take a step back, the consumer's first interaction experience with your product is with the can itself, right? When you think about a certain color or a certain shaped can, that's the first thing you think about with the brand you're buying is the can first.
In 2020, Crown established its 20 by 30 sustainability program, which set up 20 sustainability goals to be achieved by 2030 or sooner, looking at areas that we can make the biggest impact on the environment and the communities around us. Within that program, it focuses on energy efficiency, water efficiency, recycling, safety, and good corporate governance. Significant resources go into growing products or manufacturing products, and the packaging plays that critical role to ensuring that it gets to consumers in a safe and healthy way.
I don't think there's another substrate moving forward that's better than the steel for food. If you look at all the other packaging, you have fresh, you have frozen, you have plastic, there's nothing that packaged foods better than the can. There's really not, because none of those are nearly as recyclable as ours. We have to find ways to put more products in the food can. Because we have our traditional products, soup, beans, vegetables, and everything else, but there's other products we have to figure how we can put into a can that's sustainable, fresh, and that we like to be consumed.
Collaboration is critical for us to achieve our ambitious sustainability goals, not only working with our downstream customers as well as our suppliers, but also everyone in the industry to ensure that lofty sustainability goals can be achieved by all.
So one of the most important things of collaborating with our downstream and upstream partners is the recycling in their process, making sure we're protecting the farmer, that what we're delivering and what the marketplace is delivering is safe to the consumer. We carry that messaging all the way through. We really need to educate the consumer that everyone needs to recycle. Getting every can back to the recycling stream is important. And it's not that if they throw their one can in the garbage and goes to landfill, it's not a big deal. It is a big deal. If we want to continue to make the environment, our country cleaner, we have to get all generations across the board understanding that everybody's part's important to reach our goals.
We need to drive the recycling rates higher through education of our local programs, helping to build infrastructure, and we need to educate brands about the benefits of cans over other packaging options like glass or plastic or corrugated cartons. A few of the ways we're doing that is by partnering with local trade organizations. We're trying to educate the communities, we're trying to educate students on better ways to collect cans and appreciate the value of recycling in their communities. Despite an ever-changing landscape and year-over-year stricter new requirements from regulatory commissions that vary state by state, Crown still delivers an excellent package on time and a high-quality product to everyone.
The establishment of a truly circular economy is important to all of us to ensure that the products we put on the marketplace are returned over and over again to be reused. It saves 95% of the energy compared to making a brand new can from virgin aluminum. This will ensure that we reduce waste, reduce climate change, save natural resources, and protect the planet for years to come.